Humans are born with a pair of hands. They can destroy, be violent, or self-destruct. They can also create, heal, or give life. Sometimes I'm really mad at my hands. And other times I'm actually glad I have them. Hands can be creative or destructive. I lost myself in the tangles of hair on my bedroom floor. So it's May 30th, and it's been 3 years since my niece passed away in a car accident when she was 2 years old. And for this whole day I've just been extremely sad and depressed, and I've been picking at my face a lot, pulling out a tremendous amount of my hair. And something happened with my best friend who lives in Costa Rica, and I can't talk to her right now, and things aren't going well with me and my boyfriend. I don't really have a good connection with my family, and I really don't know what to do.
If I was just like casually talking, maybe my hand would go through my hair and it feels just one specific hair that it doesn't like, that I feel like it's wrong and it's like different from the rest, I'll pull it out. And then that sends like a signal in my brain, a rush of adrenaline. It's obsessive compulsive disorder, so I keep on going. I have trichotillomania and dermatillomania. Trich is Greek for hair, till means to pull, and mania means the madness. That's same to dermatil because derma means skin, and then pulling, and then madness. Lots of people, they like to pick their hangnails, but you know, mine, they go overboard, and then I just keep on digging. I like keep on going, then it starts bleeding and just gets out of control, so I'm always wearing band-aids on my fingers. This is my progress, which I'm trying to keep. It's all this right here. I pulled all that out when I was in 5th grade. Over like that time, I kept on pulling and pulling, and then like it was bald for a while. And most of it, I gotta say, was in one night.
So right now I'm reading a book called My Bloody Life, and it's about a Latin king member. While I was reading it, I noticed like I got through like the first 4 chapters pretty well, but like in the middle of the next chapter I was reading, I started to pull out my hair.
I love reading, to be honest with you. Like I used to read a lot when I was little, because my disorder, I feel like it gets worse when I'm reading. So lately, you know, I haven't been reading a lot, and I tried to finish books, but it's just really hard for me. Like I get through the first couple of chapters and then I just put the book down because I want to stop pulling. I don't know why I pull when I read or do homework. I don't know. It's just something to keep my hands busy. I don't know. I like to think of it as the movie Idle Hands.
I have no control over my hands. It makes me do things I don't want it to do.
There's this guy who also had the idle hands sort of curse thingy. And he was just like, you just gotta keep your hands busy.
Idle hands are the devil's playpen, so keep my hands occupied, right?
On my Tumblr, I follow a lot of trichotillomania blogs. Some of the stuff that they say is like really relatable. And sometimes they have these posts where like stuff that helps you out and stuff. And you know, I try out that stuff. Not all of it works, but like some of it does.
I'm gonna watch this. One of my favorite spoken word pieces from a girl who has trichotillomania.
To someone who has trich, it's heavy makeup 24/7, it's short haircuts, ponytails, bandanas, wigs. It's a secret that ends up tangled in the vacuum. Trich is silly putty and stress balls, anything to keep my hands busy. It's why this poem isn't any longer. If I don't stop writing, I know I'll start pulling, and I am sick of pulling. Trich is untreatable, but I'm doing everything I can to beat it.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff that she says is like really true, especially for me. Like, usually there's just a bunch of hair on my floor, and I vacuum it every now and then, and it does get tangled in the vacuum a lot, actually. Most of the time I put a scarf or a hat on, and sometimes that actually doesn't help because I'll end up pulling on like something else on my body or on my hands. They call me Cat because I grind so fine. Oh god.
Whose beautiful car is this?
Oh, it's Zara's. It's that lovely blue color that matches my hair.
I've known Stella for almost 3 years. Okay, how's that shadow now?
It's better.
It's better? Okay,
Let me
cool.
lighten it a little bit.
Okay. Check the focus too.
Oh yeah. I probably have to say my main supporter has been Zara, because usually when I talk about it with my other friends, you know, I can't really like talk about it to them. I think you know more about it than all of my friends.
I was really impressed that she was able to kind of deal with all that stuff and still be like one of the most compassionate people in the class, but she's still dealing with like this major thing.
My teacher, Mrs. Myers, she was my 8th grade homeroom teacher. She also had trichotillomania, but I'm pretty sure that she got over it. She says through God's grace she got over it, but not everybody has God or anything. I was in Mrs. Myers' life skills class, and we were talking about the brain, and she was talking about OCDs.
We were talking about obsessive compulsive disorder, and you came to me and you said, Miss Myers, this is the name. This is what it is. And I said, how do you know? And then you tell me, because I have it.
Yeah.
That to me, saying it to your Bible, and I'm putting quote, teacher, meant a lot.
Well, honestly, in that moment, I wanted to cry because I'm an emotional person, but I don't cry in front of people. But I don't know how it made me act, but I certainly didn't feel alone anymore, and like it made me feel like there was somebody else out there.
So when I came out and started talking to my closer female friends, they were like, are you kidding me? You believe in God? Yeah. Aren't you reading the Bible? Yeah. And what does that have? I mean, yes, but what? Well, just stop it. That's all you need to do. And it makes you furious inside.
Yeah, that's actually one of the fears I have about telling my mom about it, because I haven't.
Your mom doesn't know.
Have you ever seen a heroin addict? Can you just stop taking heroin? No, it's like an addiction. You try to physically stop yourself. You know, I wear a hat sometimes. I can't do gloves because, you know, I have a touchscreen phone. But like...
My advice will be basically to try to exercise methods to overcome it and pass it on, but remembering that what works for you not necessarily will work for others.
Yeah.
There she goes! That's my picture. During the making of this film, I worked up the guts to tell my parents about my disorder, and it's been a huge sigh of relief, and I'm really happy, and they're super supportive, and it's been really great.